there's a 16-year-old girl. Her name was Gracie. She went to a party. She's in high school, obviously, and got raped. And about 2 weeks later, she was informed that she was pregnant. She was devastated and had no idea what to do. Should she have to tell her parents about it, or should she be able to just go to the doctor and just have it all taken care of? Let's find out what she can do in Alabama. Alabama law currently states that children under the age of 18 must go to the court and have a witness testify to her character before obtaining an abortion. Such witnesses could include a boyfriend, a teacher, or a friend. If the court agrees, he can waive the form and the minor will be allowed to have an abortion. In order to fully understand Alabama's laws, I will first inform you about the abortion restrictions and laws in the state. Then we will learn about some statistics about this issue in Alabama. Lastly, we will look at different methods offered to prevent pregnancies and different ways to have abortions. Okay. It is vastly important to take a look at the abortion laws and restrictions representatives have already put into place in Alabama in order to understand why they feel this way about the issue. According to Alabama laws, in 2002, they passed a law requiring that at least 24 hours before an abortion, a woman must be provided with a copy of state-required printed materials which lists agencies that offer assistance, development of the fetus, methods and risk of abortion and childbirth, father obligations, and alternates to abortion, as in adoption. The state of Alabama encourages minors to include a guardian with her decision to have an abortion. They also have to have a written consent from a parent. If the child does not want to talk to her parent about it, she may go to the court and ask to have it waived. According to Iron Carmen, Alabama has a law on the books since 1987 requiring that at least one parent consent before a minor gets an abortion. Now that we know some of the current abortion restrictions already taking place in Alabama, now let's look at percentages of abortions happening in the past and different statistics about abortion. In 2008, 1,500 teens have obtained an abortion in Alabama, producing a rate of 9 abortions per 1,000 women aged 15 to 19. According to Guttmacher Institute, healthcare treatment has increased intensely over the past 30 years. The development reflects the recognition that while parent involvement in minors' healthcare decision is necessary, many minors will not help themselves of services if they are focused to involve a guardian. In most situations, state consent laws apply to all minors aged 12 and up. In various cases, however, states allow only certain groups of minors, such as those who are married, pregnant, they are already have been parents, to consent themselves. Many states have no significant policy or case law. In these states, physicians commonly provide medical care without parental consent to minors they believe are mature, particularly if the state allows minors to consent to related services. In 2011, 1.1 million American women had abortions, producing a rate of 16.9 abortions per 1,000 women of reproductive age. According to Abortion Facts, less than 1% of all abortions are performed to save the life of the mother. At the beginning of the 8th week of development, an unborn baby that is aborted feels pain during that abortion. The baby feels both psychological and real physical organic pain, which most people don't know that. They just think it's not a living thing. Now that we know different percentages and information about abortions, now let's take a look at methods to prevent even having to deal with the choice of an abortion. There are many ways to prevent pregnancy. I'm sure you all know that. But some young teens do not know how to talk to their parents about sex. So they just completely skip telling them that they are engaging in that. Parents need to be the ones to talk to their daughters about sex, and their sons, of course. There are many different methods they can use, such as the pill, which in Alabama, to get without consent, you either have to be 14 years or older, a high school graduate, married, or a parent, or have been pregnant before. Other than that, minors have to have a parent's consent to be on any type of birth control. Now that we know Alabama's laws on abortion for minors, information, horrible percentages, and how to prevent this from happening, we will move on. In order to understand abortions in Alabama, we learned about the state's current abortion policies and restrictions, what the different percentages were in the past couple of years, which were horrible, and the different methods that are offered to minors to prevent pregnancy. The total abortion in Alabama in 2013 was 8,485. That is horrible. That could be 8,485 people that could be on Earth today. Now let's look back at Gracie. Do you think this law was a good idea? In my opinion, parental consent is a good idea, but obviously not so much for Gracie because she wants to do it without her parents knowing.
Gracie's